Hi guys, happy spooky season. I'm so excited. I have my little spooky friends up here. So today I'm going to be sharing some Samhain plans with you guys. So like magical things you can do to celebrate Samhain. Sorry, I don't exactly know how to say it. I say it differently every time I say it. But for those of you who don't know, Samhain is Witches Halloween. So I'm going to be reading from my book of shadows because I wrote down plans that I did last year, and I'll probably be doing very similar things this year, but I'm not exactly sure because this is a year old, so I have developed my knowledge since then, and I may be doing some more things, but I'm pretty sure I'll be doing similar things to this. So let's get started. So you can have a meal of the dead or a dumb supper. And if you don't know what this is, it is where you have a feast with your lost loved ones, your ancestors, and any positive spirits passing by who you may want to invite. So you can make food with the intention of gaining wisdom from your ancestors. So just like when you're preparing food, just put those intentions into the food. Some good food to have is pumpkin soup, pumpkin pie, apple pie, cider, apple juice, and apple tea. Because obviously apples and pumpkins are very seasonal. So to do the supper, you leave a spare placement out on the table or on your bed. If you eat on your bed, you can do it anywhere, on the floor, literally anywhere. Just put out a spare placement, put out some spare food for your ancestors or your lost loved ones or the spirits that you want to invite along. And also, just to be clear with this food, don't eat it, don't throw it away. When you're done with it, you can leave it outside or bury it in the garden or something. Just make sure you do something respectful with it, because it was given to your ancestors, who will be giving you wisdom or connecting with you in exchange for the food. So you can play some sewing music, or I'm wearing pajamas onto this. Oh god, you guys just saw. So just play some like nice spiritual music. You can write out a letter for your lost loved ones and your ancestors to thank them for their help, tell them how much they mean to you. And I don't know what your connection with your ancestors is like. I have an ancestor corner in my room, but I don't really connect with my ancestors very much. But this year I'm gonna really try and connect with them. So also, Samhain is like Witches' New Year. This is like the end of the year. This is a party. This is a celebration. So enjoy it. Enjoy your time. This is like my favorite holiday. So you can also leave the spare placement as an offering at a cemetery, because obviously that's where the dead go, and it's just, I find that doing spells in a cemetery is powerful, but obviously be respectful and make sure that you're doing it in a nice way and you're not disrespecting anyone's graves or anything like that. And when you're giving the offering, just thank the spirits for their help, even if you aren't aware of how they're helping you. Like, they probably are helping you. Something good to do is setting intentions and letting go of anything you want to let go of, because obviously it's the end of the year, the start of a new magical year. So you can write down anything you wish to let go of and burn it, and allow the ashes to blow away in the wind, to let them go and to just set them free. And then you can write down anything you'd like to manifest and your intentions for the next year and what you want to achieve, and then you can bury this. You can keep it with you, do whatever feels best for you. I personally like to bury intentions because I find that that's what works best for me, but you can do whatever works best for you. Visiting graves. So it's good to visit graves of your lost loved ones specifically, but you can also just go to the cemetery and pay your respects to the graves anyway. You can go there and leave offerings for people that you don't know, and like any gravestones that look untended to or unloved, you can go there and just say, I hope you're in a better place, like I hope you've moved on somewhere beautiful, and you know, leave them an offering if you want to. Look, I really like how I decorated this last year because it's very seasonal. So spells and divination are very, very powerful during these times because obviously the veil is the thinnest, the veil between the two worlds. So this is a good time to connect with ancestors specifically, but you can also do connections with other kinds of spirits too. So doing spell work will be most powerful on and around Samhain. Make sure to do a lot of important and meaningful spells around this time. So think of what you really, really want and, you know, focus your energy on that. Do a tarot reading for yourself. If you do that, you can do any kind of divination. Like I just personally do tarot readings and oracle readings mostly. So it's good to do that on Samhain, the day of Samhain, or really late in the evening on the 31st, because it's just a magical time. And you can also do that for other people as well. Pumpkin carving, yay! If you carve a happy face on a pumpkin, you will attract good spirits. And the scary face pumpkins are for keeping bad spirits away. I also like to get these like tiny little pumpkins, and I paint a face on them and I keep them on my altar, and at the end of the season I could do a spell with it. That's what I did last year. I did an abundance spell with the pumpkin, and then I buried it in a graveyard, and it was like the most powerful spell I've ever done. It worked so well. But you don't have to do a spell with it. You can also just give it back to the earth as an offering after. So scary movies are a good thing, you know. That's not a very witchy thing, but I just wrote that down anyway because like I like to watch scary movies around Halloween time. Trick or treat. Because I always take my little sister trick or treating on Halloween. So you can give offerings to the people who knock at your door. Obviously that's like the whole premise of it. So something else that's good to do is to leave offerings out to passing spirits, just to, you know, be kind to them, respect the spiritual realm. And you can leave a candle on the window on the night of Samhain. This will help to guide the good spirits, to help them, you know, whatever they want to do. I don't know what they're doing, like I don't know how they're living their lives, but you know, you could just light a candle to guide them out of respect and kindness. And I just find that any nice thing you do for the spiritual realm is just good. You get rewarded for it in some way, and if not, you know, I just think it's a nice thing to do anyway. So dressing up, you can dress up to either honor the good spirits in your life, so, you know, dress up as something cute, or you can dress up to blend in with the spirits. Like that's the tradition. You dress up so that you can blend in with the spirits and they leave you alone and they don't come for you. And also one more thing I will add is it's good to harvest your crops or your herbs or anything before Samhain, because otherwise the spirits will think it's for them. So just be aware of that. I think it's just a really good magical time. It's very, very powerful, very good for connecting with the spiritual realm, and honestly one of my favorite times of year. It makes me so happy. I try and do like so many Halloween related things. I really like to cook with pumpkins. I like to make pumpkin pie. I like to make any pumpkin related things. Like it's just a really nice time, and you know, use pumpkins in your spell work. I think that makes it really powerful. And definitely like honor your ancestors, and you know, at least talk to them and say thank you for all you do for me, because whether you know it or believe it, your ancestors are looking out for you, and they are giving you their generational knowledge and just trying to help you grow and like break out of ancestral traumas and things like that. So I think it's just really nice to honor your ancestors, even if you don't know anything about them like me. It's just a nice thing to do. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. Happy Samhain, happy Halloween, happy spooky season. I hope you really enjoy it like I know I will. Bye!